Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Solo ReacTalk. This evening, I'm going to be reacting to Metro Last Light, walkthrough playthrough done by Patolog TV. This is part 17. Yes, if you guys want to check out my previous reaction to the other parts, remember that the playlist card is going to be at the top right here. Just click on it and you'll be able to access them. If you want to check out the original video as well as Patolog TV's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. Yes, well, the Red Line soldiers have, you could say that they've committed a genocide on one metro station, Obitskaya. They planted, I'm assuming, I'm not entirely sure, but I assume that they have planted some sort of biological agent in the station, and they have made up excuses to justify their actions on killing everybody in that station, and burning the buildings, burning the facilities, killing, stealing their possessions. And this was all in an effort to get the attention of the Hansa station, as well as other stations like what was the ranger stations, like, I forgot. Where did the Rangers come from? The station that the Rangers come from. I forgot the name of the station. But yes, to get the attention of other stations so that they can start having some sort of armed conflict between the Red Line, the Reich, Hansa station, as well as the Rangers. And I think Corbett's plans are, going to come into reality. As they receive information about what has happened to Opetskaya, this neutral station, how everybody there was killed, how everything was destroyed, and the only survivors are Artyom and Anna from that entire situation. So yeah, really, Corbett is planning something, and his plans are going through one way or another. Back to Artyom. Artyom has been going through the Obetskaya station trying to look for Anna. When he finally found her, Lenensky, gave him an ultimatum to remove his mask, or Anna is going to be slit. Her throat is going to be slit and she's going to die. And he did that. He removed his mask, and him and Anna were able to escape, heading all the way to Hansa station. They probably were also affected by the disease or by the pathogen that was released onto the Obetskaya station. We don't know for certain just yet, but also they were choking and coughing from carbon monoxide from the burning that was happening in that station. So we're not entirely sure whether it is the pathogen or is it because of the carbon monoxide in that station that was making them cough a lot, especially when it came to Artyom. He was really coughing. He was, going in and out of consciousness as he was heading over to Hansa station with Anna. So I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, we'll just have to see in this part 17 what has become of Artyom in this entire situation. So yeah, let us continue with part 17. 3, 2, 1, go.
The pieces of the puzzle are falling together, and the big picture is horrifying and unbelievable. I will tell the others about this, but I still can't make myself believe it. The Reds have infected Oktyabrskaya, a peaceful station denizens of which never suspected anything, with an unknown deadly virus. And then their mop-up squads entered it under the pretense of saving the station from the epidemic, and eliminated everyone they could. Women, children, old people, to prevent the infection from spreading. And if all this is true, then me and Anna could be infected too. We've been saved from being killed, but we don't know if we're going to survive for long.
I have a feeling that everything will end soon. We won't
Oh, it's Anna. Oh, wow. I've never seen you with a vest. I've only seen you with that orange overall. Yeah, okay.
survive this war, Artyom. No one will.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that this war that's coming is going to be mutually assured destruction for every station. I just don't see how any of you guys are going to survive. I mean, the type of weaponry systems that the Red Line are creating, the type of weaponry systems the Rangers have at their disposal, the type of numbers the Reich have at their disposal. I don't know about Hansa. I think we'll know about them and their military power later on. But really, it's going to be a very destructive war in the metro. And it's just going to expose this entire place to the elements in terms of what's happening on the surface, and more Nosalis and other mutated creatures are just going to funnel into the metro, and yeah, it's going to be bad. There's no winner from any of this type of conflict. Yeah, humans.
I feel alone again. Like when I was a girl and father was away on a mission. Nothing around me. Empty and cold. As if I were just a spark from...
Anna? What are you doing? What are you doing? Anna, what are you doing sitting on Artyom's lap like that? No. We're sister and brother here. No! I've never thought of Anna that way. I mean, no. Anna, what are you doing?
the fire, flying away and then... gone. It's hard for me to tell you these things, Artyom. But I want to feel that I'm... alive.
This is so awkward. This is so awkward. Guys, we didn't even have any form of relation, like romanticness coming from these two. Nothing. Ever since day one of the game. Ever since the first day I reacted to this game and I've seen Anna, I have never had any sort of inclination that, okay, there might be some sort of romantic, build up between these two. Nothing. And now all of a sudden this is just falling into our lap. Pun intended. Pun intended here. Okay? Nah, this is just unexpected. This is really unexpected. I'm not ready. You guys haven't, or should I say the game hasn't, built it up for me to be prepared for Artyom and for Anna to be together romantically. They haven't. They just haven't. Artyom has just been busy, day in, day out, killing as many people as he could from the Reich or from the Red Line. He never having time for love or anything of the sort. And now all of a sudden, boom, Anna wants us to, be with her. Like, I'm not ready. I see her as a sister, and this is weird. Eh?
Touch me.
Well, there seems to be nothing wrong with you. Congratulations, youngsters. You, Artyom, may go. While you, Anna, you have to stay some more. We need to finish treating your wound.
Thank God.
Wait, so did that really happen, or was it just a dream that Artyom was having? Oy.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go!
Go, Artyom. I'll find you as soon as they finish patching me up.
Go, Artyom. I have no medical necessity to keep you here, and I have a lot of work to do.
Really, Artyom, you should go. I won't stay here for too long. Run along now. They're gonna change my bandages soon, and if you stick around, I'll have to play the good girl again. Let me swear at them for once.
Come here, darling. Don't look there.
What's that, Papa?
Nothing. It's all right. Just don't look.
When are we going to go home?
Soon. Very soon.
So is this like a quarantine area? All of these plastic cubicles. Okay.
Where's Mommy?
So the Red Line is really using biological warfare. You know, releasing this pathogen to the people in the metro system. Like, this is unbelievable. Really.
Where did they take her?
Mama's home already. We'll be with her soon.
He means in the afterlife, right?
I miss her. I want to go see her now.
You will. But in just a little bit.
I don't believe this. There were at least 2 more packs left.
Listen, how much do you think we can use up in one day?
Not this much. There's almost no new patients.
Is it the old ones don't need that?
And how many live to become old ones?
Well, less and less of them are dying. So perhaps it's come to an end. Who's that? Do you see the face?
As if... looks like 8th box. Yes, it's 8. Semetsky, Yuri.
And used to say he'd outlive us all.
Well, all bets are off now. They're going to cut away soon too.
You're damn right.
God save me, please. God save me, please. God save me, please.
Oh my gosh.
God save me, please. God save me, please. God save me, please.
Let me go! I'm healthy, and they keep coughing on me!
Kill me! Kill me! Just kill me!
Man, this is a serious epidemic situation. Really. But at least, you know, the Hansa station is treating these people with dignity. They're not just killing them in droves like how the Red Line were killing people in Obetskaya and burning their bodies. Oh. Artyom, I think you need to wear your mask. I think you need to wear your mask right now with the filter.
Болезнью одержимого, ощутимость усовершенения, подай ему исцеление от болезни, возврати ему здравие и силу телесную, подай ему долгоденственное житие, мирные твои и всемирные блага, да вместе с нами приносит благодать.
Yeah, even if you say you feel better, you should still stay there for at least another month or so.
Stand here, it's dangerous.
Anybody? Somebody! Hey! We're not going to get away with this.
Far more respectable compared to what the Red Line soldiers were doing. You know, just piling up bodies. Even some people who were still alive. I still remember that guy who ran out of the fire. You know, burning alive. At least with the Hansa people here, they are respectable. They are treating these bodies with the dignity that is expected. Yeah.
I'm completely healthy.
Ask the doctor, please.
No less suka. So? What do I do now? What do I do, Doctor?
Well, you know the prospect as well as I.
I know, but still.
You were instructed on the safety precautions. On the gloves, on the mask. You signed the papers.
Yes, I did. But the kids, how was I supposed to talk to them with a mask on? They were scared. They were crying.
Yes, but you didn't save them, and you doomed yourself. We're short on people as it is, Prydurok. You could have helped so many.
Yes, I could.
All right, we'll start with symptomatic treatment and see where it takes us. A mild form has cropped up lately. There are even some cases of recovery. Let's be optimistic.
Yeah, that's all you can be in this entire situation. Optimistic, you know.
You can't go into the board. Go through the lab.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go into that ward. Ooh, without any protection.
So, I don't have to remind you about the gloves and the mask.
Yes, I know that.
Perfect. Now, you take the temperature every hour. Blood samples every 3 hours. Call me at once should any parameters deviate from the pattern.
Of course.
You see, there's only been 2 cases with good prospects so far. We must study them carefully.
Yes, I understand.
Great.
They've been told to handle their stuff, and yet look at all this shit.
Well, what's there to do?
They got off easy, but we got to pack all that.
Yeah? Hey, what's the point, huh? Should just burn it with the corpses and be done with it.
No, not gonna become like the red line soldiers. No.
They say it's to find the source of infection. Bullshit, if you ask me. No way to do that now.
Well, those at the top know better.
The guard room is that way.
Don't stand here, it's dangerous.
So, is the epidemic slowing down?
Looks like it, but let's check the facts. What do we know?
First of all, the new samples all show acute monocytosis.
True. Samples 317 to 323. Monocytosis.
Yet we already know the virus targets monocytes specifically.
It always did. All the previous samples only have neutrophils of the nucleus.
This can only mean one thing. This strain is becoming less virulent. But let's not rush to conclusions. We'll check the rest first.
So is the strain evolving? Is it adapting?
So, were you able to isolate the agent?
Yes and no. It is an Ebola virus strain, but trying to cultivate it is useless. It's basically non-virulent now. Without the original strain.
So they need the original strain of this Ebola virus to conduct their experiments and research. And they can't seem to find it because the virus has mutated multiple times and has adapted to the environment where, you know, these people are based in. Yeah, this is going to be a problem.
Can't go in there. It's a high danger zone.
Doctor, you know I'm no medic. Please explain.
I'm sorry. Here are the facts. In the first 2 days, the mortality rate was around 95%. In the third, it dropped to about 25%. Today, we only have 2 new infected, and they have a light infection, prospects of recovery looking promising. Now, as you understand, Moscow never was a natural habitat for this virus, and in its wild form, it remains dangerous much longer.
So, what does all this mean?
It is not a regular virus. It's a weapons-grade strain, engineered to achieve maximum lethality within a short time, and then turn harmless.
That's why I'm saying that this was released by the red line. This pathogen was released by the red line. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but definitely someone did this. And who else but Corbett would, find an advantage to something like this?
Where did it come from?
I have heard of a new generation of bioweapons based on this virus being developed before the war. But where did it surface from now, after all these years?
Bioweapons? My God. Just in case, I have some Rangers' questions. One of them could have brought this surprise from the past to the Metro.
Attention, refugees. When answering questions or addressing medical personnel or guards, I feel perfect!
Ah, that's great. I'm really happy for you. You'll just stay here for a day, your cold gets better, and we'll let you go back to the others.
And why would I? Sit here because of a simple cold?
We're going to make sure it's just a cold, and you're free to go.
But I've had this cold for a long time. Other than that, I feel great.
Then you have nothing to worry about. Just rest.
That's just perfect. Means we've nothing to fear. Means that the day after tomorrow, you can go back.
Why not now?
Well, it's the rules, you know. You also know what happens to those who break rules here, don't you?
I do.
Yikes.
There's less and less people infected. Mild cases are cropping up. I wonder why.
Yes, this Ebola virus has adapted, and mutated and become weaker, but it's still here. People are having mild cases, but who knows when this pathogen might evolve again and become a far more threatening virus. So yeah, at least the doctors here are trying to find a solution, and they are having these quarantine measures in the Hansa station to make sure that the rest of the population do not become affected by it, and other stations as well. That their refugees or people who are coming for medical attention aren't going to become a burden, a huge burden to the Hansa station. So yeah, it's good to see that there are people who are actually working for the people instead of just working for their own political interests or their racial or cultural interests, like what we're seeing with or should I say even genetic interests like the Reich or the Red Line. How their system of governance and the way their people are led is just so, it's backward. But at least here with Hansa, there's a piece of light in this station. Just like where the Rangers come from, their station as well. It's so what we need in the Metro. That type of leadership. Yeah.
Seems way too early. Could this be a weapon-grade strain? But where from? Why here? Why now?
Because there's a war coming. They want everybody to be disorganized and weak.
What could this mean? What?
The Reds were quite possibly hoping to enter a station completely wiped out by the virus, but it took too long to do that and they got impatient. They did not just wait for the outcome, they hastened it. The survivors say that when the purging of the station started, the Reds allowed some supposedly contaminated locals to escape to the neighboring station in Obetskaya called Kolsivaya. Oh, but those escapees were closely followed by the execution squads, if not for a team of order fighters who just happened to be at Kolsivaya at the time and repelled the Reds. By now they would have 2 stations and Hansa would be cut in half. But the order managed to avert that. Yeah, somehow the Red Line got a hold of pathogen bioweapons and they're trying to use it against their enemies out here. This is crazy. This is just crazy.
Hey, you passerby! Pass us by, don't crowd here.
Those failing to comply will get first to field section.
Come on! You can come through.
У нас тут всех уморить решили. Получи!
Пустите! Мы не тронем никого! Объясню головы! Сколько можно? Это вы его ждут! О, стоп! Стоп, that asshole! We told him to stop.
Yeah, they did warn them multiple times. Don't get closer. Don't do anything that would endanger the perimeter. But someone thought, nah, they're not going to shoot me. And look what happened.
Every day, it never stops. These assholes just can't stand it.
But we'll sure as hell catch it if we stay here.
There used to be a lot of people living here, but now it's all quiet because of the virus.
Move, you can't stay here.
Everyone's wearing night vision goggles out here. Well, not everyone. It was just 2 people, but you know, it's just interesting.
Artyom, I'm here!
I'm happy to know that you and Anna are all right. We can't afford to waste time being sick now. The Dark One we're looking for could really be the last one. We can't lose him. Let's go.
But I have to go. But I have to go back for her insulin. She'll die without it.
You'll buy some here. I can't let you go.
How can we buy anything when all we had is back there? And Hansa charges so much. Please.
Hansa gave you shelter. Stand back.
Shelter to
I
die.
said stand back.
Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. Oh.
So we stay for a little longer?
Yes, until reinforcements arrive.
All right. They aren't going to start shit while we're here.
but there's something on my mind.
What? The epidemic?
No, it's the fact that they got here in the first place. Why are they so active lately? Why so many patrols? Why send a squad to a plagued station?
Would they be gearing up for another war with the Nazis?
Doesn't look like it. They'd concentrate their forces at the Reich border then. But now they're spreading them thin.
A demonstration of force? Who needs Sparta now when the Reds are solving all the problems?
Could be so. Sure thing. They won't be able to replace us completely. But putting some pressure on their superiors, that they could do.
Well, let's leave and see.
Damn right.
Damn, am I glad to see you alive and healthy, Artyom. We'd go with you, but we'll have to wait till the Hansa reinforcements arrive. And you're on a tight schedule. Well, I wish you luck. See you back at the base.
So, the Rangers or the Spartans are in league with the Hansa forces. They're joining forces together. Okay. An allied force.
With it or on it, soldier. Hi, Artyom. Let's talk later. I'm on guard now.
Hi, Artyom. Can't talk now. About in a couple of hours.
Later.
Young man, you've seen what's happening here. They won't even let me go take the insulin. And I can't buy it. Everything we have is at home. Could you help me? Please.
Yeah, give him some bullets.
Thank you. I'm forever in your debt.
So what about my luggage? What is it? Read the pamphlet again, or listen to the broadcast, for Christ's sakes. They've either been disinfected or disposed of.
But they took everything from me.
Where's your stuff?
What stuff?
When they took your stuff for disinfection, you signed on a card and were given his stuff. Where is it?
Ah, that one. Here.
See how easy this is? And you took so much time.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
The refugees sure...
It's really good to see a station that's actually, orderly and it's working. And yes, there are some moments where you could see that, people out of desperation, they're doing some things that could jeopardize the security of the station. And they are dealt with, ruthlessly, pretty fast, but it's necessary for the continuation of the station. But, in the majority, this place is orderly, there's conduct, there's procedures, there's support from the government, however little it may be. And that's good to see. But when it comes to the Reich and to the Red Line,
We're lucky, because Tomelin's Rangers were here. Corbett's men clearly didn't expect to be met with machine guns.
Stuff still there? Of course. What were you thinking? I was thinking you had the brain to take something with you.
What prevented you if you're so smart?
Don't snap at me, bruh. What do we do now?
What else? Sit on our asses.
And if they come to collect?
We just tell them where. Let them collect themselves.
And the Reds?
Well, they could move out before that.
Yeah, right. Looks like they're there for good.
We'll think of something.
You better be fast.
Let's think then. I don't know.
Shit. Some thinker you are.
What's happening here?
How long do we have to wait? I'm dying of hunger. Is it done yet, Tatiana?
It is not. The stove is not heating up. How am I supposed to make it boil?
Come on, give it already.
It's still raw. It'll take at least 20 minutes.
Damn, that's so long.
Yes, officer.
Oh, just passing by, are you?
Nice glasses.
Hansa could not protect the station without help, but they did provide shelter for the refugees and the hospital. Perhaps that could help them.
Papers.
What papers?
Yours, passport.
It was in the bag, and they burned it.
Ah. Who can confirm your identity?
They're all dead. dead. The kids the day before yesterday. Wife yesterday. I alone survived. Alone.
But how can I let you through without identification?
But I'm me!
Yes, and I am myself, but where's your proof?
What am I to do?
Your station was small. Look for somebody with papers who knows you.
But they're all dead! Or quarantined!
Wait then.
For how long?
I can't help you otherwise.
My gosh, yeah, he's stuck in this, you know, bureaucratic quagmire, and he can't go forward without getting these proper identification documents. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. Poor guy.
Sorry. Due to quarantine, this part of the station is off limits now for outsiders. Even for the Rangers.
Look, Sergeant, can't you tell us what's happening there? They don't let us check. And the rumors.
Quarantine is no fun and games, as you understand. There have been some casualties. The medics are doing their best.
Well, let's hope this is enough. And here, what should we do?
Let's hope. And you should work just as usual. And take the rumors with a grain of salt.
Thank you. I see.
Okay, now the Obetskaya Kaltovaya belonging to Hansa in a cross between a hospital and quarantine zone. All the refugees from the neighboring station and everyone who had contacted them are being put into plastic boxes, and that's it. Nobody tries to treat them. Everyone suspects of being infected sits in a plastic cage, and his death sits across. Okay, playing stairs with him. A minute of this game lasts an eternity. The loser are infected, die, and get burnt. Death is too good of a player to give his opponents many chances of winning. I understand what Artyom is trying to say here in terms of them not giving any kind of like medical help, you know, or some sort of treatment. But the problem is the doctors or the scientists have just stated that they need to find the original strain of this Ebola virus for them to create some sort of treatment plan for anyone who's affected by this Ebola virus. Because what they have right now is a mutated version of it, and it's weaker, but it's still evidently here and it's causing problems. So they need to find the original strain before they can have any sort of medical procedure to help these people. Yeah.
Hello, Ranger.
Strain or strain? Strain. Yeah, sorry for my pronunciation, but strain of the virus, the Ebola virus. Yes. Hello?
Bitches, they could have just shot us, but no, they want us to suffer.
Sorry, that's forbidden without a permit. That's our man.
Leave this one through. He got a permit.
I think you should stock up on filters and ammo, Artyom. We probably won't have such a chance anytime soon after this.
Well, we sure got lucky the Rangers were here.
Why did they fight anyway? What do they care for us or the refugees?
That's what puzzles me. Where's the profit? Nobody signed any contracts with them. We didn't even promise anything. What?
It's not about the money. It's not about, you know, the stuff you get for the service. The Rangers are different. The Rangers are different. Maybe because of Hansa and its capitalist society. You know, they just cannot understand the culture surrounding the Rangers, but, you know, that's who they are.
What are they thinking? Nothing. It's their job. The Polish Rangers were doing stuff like this from the very beginning.
Yes, yes, the Polish station. Yeah, I should write that down here. I kept on forgetting the name of the station where the Rangers come from. Yeah, Polish station. Okay.
What? Fighting the Reds?
Nah, if there's an epidemic, dangerous mutants, anything, then Polish sends the Spartans to handle the situation.
And what's up now?
They came because of the epidemic, but we already set up the quarantine and the Reds cleared out the source. So they helped us out so that the Reds don't get too enthusiastic.
And what's the profit Polis is making here? They're far from here. The epidemic wouldn't reach them.
The states had that arranged long ago. Police handle stuff like this, and nobody touches them. They're neutral. They also handle negotiations if there's a war or shit like that.
Ah, I get it now.
I see. Don't start a war, but benefit from the results. Yes, that's good business.
Sure, but we're not doing commerce to make a loss either.
Someone other than Artyom is playing a guitar? Wow, this is different.
Come here, Ranger. I got great weapons. Come again, Ranger. Come on, take a look. I bet you don't have these in Sparta.
Hey, Ranger! How about some ammo? Best buckshot is made in Hansen. You can take that to the bank. The most economical ammo. You can take that to the bank. These are select stock. Very economical. Great rounds, very powerful. Turn out to be quite economical. Come here, Ranger. Let's haggle. These knives are very economical. You can reuse them. Come again. Hey.
You say let's haggle, but then your prices are fixed right there. Like, we can't negotiate for you to bring down the price. But okay.
Some throwing knives. Cheap.
Artyom, take note of the funds Hanser expends on this quarantine. And they are generally quite reserved with their money. Perhaps they are aiming for an additional trump card to use in negotiations at Polis.
Oh, a ranger! Give me 5!
Prepare yourself for the book that will blow your mind. Or blow up the entire world, sorry. Okay.
Thank you for defending us. That was damn fine work, driving the Reds away. Thank you.
Attention on the platform. Opening
Good luck in the tunnels, Ranger.
Man, people in Hansa really do like the Rangers. Oh, that's cool. Alright, that's it with Metro Last Light playthrough done by Patolog TV. This was part 17, and yeah, well, Artyom has made it to Hansa Station with Anna, and they've been having a very romantic and a romantic session with each other. Let me say that. Let me say it like that. A very unexpected, romantic session, and yeah, as long as they're happy, then I'm happy too. And Hansa Station has been creating a quarantine zone for those who are refugees from different stations that have been affected by this pathogen or by this biological weapon released by the Red Army or the Red Line. They have invested a lot of money, a lot of resources in trying to contain it, in trying to study it. And, you know, RTM has just been going through the quarantine zone, also going through the people who are trapped in between Hansa Station and the quarantine zone. And, you know, the type of situations that they're going through, either they've lost their identity documentation or they've lost all their possessions. And, you know, the Hansa Station government is trying to assist people where it can, but, you know, there's still some procedures and laws that need to be followed, and the bureaucratic bureaucratic processes that need to be adhered to before anyone can really get any sort of assistance. So yes, there is a function of civilization and order in Hansa with their capitalist mindset, and, you know, it works for them there. And they also like the Rangers. Yeah, definitely the station of Polis has a very deep connection with the Hansa Station, which I did not expect. But yeah, they have a very deep connection. The Rangers are, you know, like heroes to the Hansa Station security personnel, and that's due because of the Rangers' good deeds, you know, in terms of assisting the stations wherever they had problems with either the mutants or the Red Line or the Reich, or any sort of situation like what's happening right now with this epidemic. And yeah, really, they've created a reputation for themselves that is advantageous for them, you know, especially when they head into other stations. Other people won't look at them with a suspicious look. They would see them as trusted, valued people who will be there to help them when they're in need of help. So yeah, definitely the Rangers are, like, you could say they're like the Jedi. You know, they're like the Jedi, or they are like the, what do they call them again? The Spectres from Mass Effect. They are the special forces that deal with very serious situations and also humanitarian work. And, you know, that's just a very good soft power that the station of Polis has. And yeah, they're using it very effectively, I think. And yeah, we've left Anna behind. She's still dealing with some medical situations. I don't think she's affected by the virus, but, you know, she has some other medical situations that need to be attended to. And yeah, Artyom has left the station of Hansa, and I don't know where is he going now. I'm not entirely sure, but we're gonna look for the Dark One. That's the main priority. That's the main objective. And I guess that's going to be happening in future parts, you know, with this gameplay. But yeah, that's it. That's it for tonight. Remember, guys, if you guys want to check out the original video as well as Patolog TV's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I'll see you guys hopefully next week. Okay? Good night.